Hi there, these comments are for RA, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And this is the one of the best online TOEFL courses on the internet for the price. And you had a specific question I want to answer right now in this particular video. So you see, I've recently subscribed to your course, and welcome. And thank you for joining my course. You see, I've gotten the username and the password at this time. I actually have no idea where to begin. Is there a schedule with specific lessons I can follow? I feel like I'm lost with these many lessons on the front page. There is. I'll show you kind of how it works. So first of all, let's go back to the course for just a second. See what you're talking about. So we know that we have, there is, believe it or not, there's over 630 lessons that can help you with your vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar. You can also improve, obviously, your listening and your speaking abilities. So in this case, I'll show you a trick too, something that might help you. If you don't want to see all the lessons on one page at the same time, okay, right now I only have lesson step 2 showing pronunciation, right? You see this little icon says show all topics? Now once I click on that, it's going to show me all the topics. But this is not what you want right now, right? So what we want to do is just show one topic. So I'm going to click on this, show one topic. And then you can move around my different sections of my course by going to the bottom. You can go jump to, and then you can go from the vocabulary to pronunciation, grammar, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Even, I don't know if you know this, I have full-length TOEFL IBT and section-specific tests that you can take which mirror the actual TOEFL IBT exam. In other words, if you take one of my full-length practice tests, you will be able to get a realistic score of what your level is right now or how close you are to your goal. Okay, now let's go back to your question. So seeing all the lessons on one page you don't like, right? Okay, here's something you can do here. If you go to my IBT study guides, this is an alternative for you. If you don't want to focus on all of my lessons, some students like to do that, but other students don't because of the reasons that you're saying. And remember that time is your friend. The more time you spend studying and solving your language issues, the higher your score is going to be. Now, if you go back to my, probably where you found out about my course is over at my TOEFL online course.michaelbuckoff.com, right? Now, if you go to the bottom, it'll say this. It'll say, if you're not sure which study guide will work best for you, leave a comment on this page with the following information. Now, you can just send me this information by email, or you can go back to this particular web page and make a comment if you want to do that, no problem. Somebody on May 1st made a comment here. So here's what I need to know. What is your current TOEFL score English proficiency, including, if you know, a breakdown of the subtotals in the reading, listening, writing, and speaking areas? So if you tell me what your current score is, this is important information. Then discuss your future academic goals, including how high of a TOEFL score you need. Be sure to include a breakdown of specific scores you need in the reading, listening, writing, and speaking areas. And then you can say, how much time are you willing to study to improve your English, and how many weeks or months can you devote to preparing? But at least if you answer, what is your score now or your current level, and what score do you need, I can now tell you whether you should follow a 30, 60, or 90-day study guide. In this case, let me show you how it works. Let's say that I recommend my 30-day TOEFL study guide. So we're going to click on a link. And this takes us to this study guide. Now, this will tell you on a day-to-day basis which lessons you can focus on. For example, if you go to day 2, it'll say here, and this is what you could do on this day: vocabulary practice, lessons number 1 and 2, pronunciation practice, complete pretest, and then sign up to get free email tips, learn about my diagnostic corrective feedback service, see and hear how all vowel and consonant sounds are produced. So in this case, you know you should do these things. And once you do these things, then you can go to day 3 and you can continue with some grammar practice. Remember here, you just click on a link. For example, here, grammar lesson number 2.0, and it will take you directly to the lesson at my website, so you don't have to see that page of all those lessons. It'll just take you specifically to that one lesson. All right, does that make sense? So anyway, that's my answer to your question. So if you can give me a little bit more information, I can recommend a specific study guide that you can follow that will help you reach your goals. All right? Anyway, thank you.